today is arm day, so gonna be another. I don't know. I feel like I can go heavy on arms, but I'm gonna have to hold back. I'm gonna have to hold myself back. So I really do kind of want to go heavy. It's one of those days where I'm just like, oh man, I want to go in there, curl the 60, 65s, and just go all out and go heavy. But we're gonna hold back. We're gonna be smart about this. And just because I noticed, man, it changes my hunger levels. If I go harder and I'm going hard on the cardio and on the lifts, dude, I want to eat everything. I will, like it. It does not matter like how much I eat. Like I just want to eat everything. I just have that appetite and that body where I can put on size very quickly, and cutting is just so much harder for me. So I'm just gonna have to, it kind of sucks to say, but I am gonna have to tone back the training a little bit of like, I guess not like how many times I'm going, more of just like the intensity of the workout. Like still try to still go to failure, right? But maybe not go as heavy, because I go pretty heavy even while on a cut, and then it just increases my freaking hunger. Like I don't know. So and then I struggle with it, and then I end up going to maintenance or just 200 calories below or 100 calories below maintenance, and we're losing maybe like zero point 0.1 of a pound a week. That's how slow we're taking this cut, and that's not good. So it's like we're losing like zero point 0.1 of a pound a week, so like maybe 0.2. So, and we need it to be at least 1 to 3 pounds a week, you know what I mean? So let's I'm gonna mix this up a little bit. I'm gonna try something. So I'm gonna do lighter, more just squeezing movements, get a pump, get to cardio, get to recovery, and then we'll see how I am between putting my calories at like 16. Oh, let's do 1700 a day. Max is 1700 a day, and we'll see from there how we start to do, and I'll give you guys an update. So in a couple weeks, let's do that. So let's do 1700 calories every day going forward, and so that's taking and pretty aggressive. And then let's only do 30 minutes of cardio a day. Let's not do an hour of cardio a day. Let's do 30 minutes, and let's make the training not where I'm doing like really heavy weights to failure. I'm still going to try to push a little bit to failure, but just more squeezing and getting a pump and get out. And then we'll see how we recover. We'll see how things go at that. So I think I'm going to change it up. I think that's what we're going to do. So let's do 1700 calories a day max. And then let's do, I don't know, like how many grams of carbs should we do a day? Maybe, I don't know. I'm going to have to do some of this off camera, but I think let's do 100 grams of carbs a day, and then we'll do like 40 grams of fat, maybe 40 grams of fat, maybe less, and then maybe we'll do like 35 grams of fat, and then 200 grams of protein. So I'd have to do the math on if that equals 1700 calories, but we'll have to kind of play with it. And I just really want to see how we do the next like 3 weeks, next couple weeks on 1700 calories. And that should be pretty aggressive. Like this is where maybe it'd be better if I had a coach, because this is where I get confused. And it's like, if I ever want to do coaching in the future, I got to get this figured out for myself. But, you know, I went to schooling for it all, and I did all the schooling and all that. I just had to go take the test. I just never went and took the tests. And I did all the schooling for it, but to be coaching and personal trainer and all that stuff, and nutrition, all that stuff. But where I get confused is technically my maintenance calories, the way that my body fat percentage is, because I went and got a test and like all that stuff. Technically, my maintenance calories should be about 2,300. If I go over 1,900 calories, the scale goes up. And if I'm under 1,900 calories, the scale consistently goes down. But like, say if I'm at like 1,900 calories, like it'll be like 0.1 pound of fat a week. So 0.1, not like 1 pound of fat. That's only like 0.1 or 0.2. pounds a week that I lose. So I'm really confused by it because the way I train, the way I move, everything, it's like I should be able to intake easily 2,300 calories or probably easily 2,000 calories and drop 2 pounds of fat consistently a week. So that's where I get confused. But from what I was reading, it's just some people are just different where they have to have less calories. They just have to have less calories than, say, there could be someone out there, same size as me, same body fat, same muscle, everything. They can consistently lose at 2,000 calories a day, consistently lose 2 pounds a week. But then me, I can struggle. But then I have to bring my calories down a couple hundred calories, and then I do fine. So it's one of those things where you just gotta kind of fine tune and find what works for your body, and then go from there. You know, it's like a whole trial and error thing. So like you watch Sam Sulek, and he has his stuff dialed in. He knows his body very well. He knows where his maintenance calories are. He knows, and I think I've seen his videos in the past where he talks about where he had to take a couple weeks to find that maintenance and then adjust from there. So it's one of those things where you just got to really pay attention to your body and just kind of find it, right? So you can use TDE calculator and that kind of, and go from there, but that's like more of like a starting point, right? You got to kind of find it on yourself. But let's get in there, hit the lift, get a good arm pump, and then get on cardio for 30 minutes and then go hit the sauna. So I've been just chilling, hanging out with my mom, making sure she's been all right, and then just been playing World of Warcraft. So I've been really enjoying retail version of World of Warcraft. So Midnight's about to come out, and I'm kind of excited. I got my Blood Elf Padawan all geared up and ready, and got the awesome transmog for the expansion pack that I want to use, and then found the perfect mount I want to use, and then I've been leveling like all my alt characters, and then I've been kind of recruiting some of the allied races and then leveling them up as well. So I've been just kind of enjoying it. There's some other games that I'm pretty excited that's going to be coming out, like Crimson Desert is coming out. There's a few other games that are coming out that I'm going to be excited for. Same with like Grand Theft Auto 6. So I'm a huge gamer. I've always been a big gamer. I've been playing games since I was I think like 3 or 4 years old. My brother got me started on his PlayStation, and I got started on like Nintendo 64. I remember like the Nintendos and then Nintendo 64, and then my dad taking me to the store to get one when he was all drunk. Good times, I guess. Good memories. And then my brother got me hooked on PC gaming when I got a little bit older. So when I got like 10 years old, he got me hooked on PC gaming. And then 2 years later, I think it was just 2 years later. I think I was like 12. I can't remember. I think I was like 12 or 13. And then I started playing World of Warcraft. And I've been playing World of Warcraft for that long, for 20 years. Off and on, at least. And then, yeah, just played a lot of Halo, played a lot of games. So I've been a pretty big gamer all my life. So it's something I like to do. And I was like, does that still make me gym rat sauce active lifestyle if I go hit the gym for an hour to 2 hours and then go play World of Warcraft for 12 hours? I don't know. But anyways, let's get in there and get started. Guys, so pretty good lift, pretty good arm day. Let's see how this pump turned out. So I'm thinking tomorrow is gonna be probably a full day of eating video, and I'm just gonna be doing cardio tomorrow, no lift. But felt pretty good. Like this was a pretty good lift. Felt strong, and feel pretty good pumped right now for not having much calories. I'm only at like 40 grams of carbs right now for like 600 calories or something like that. So, and it's almost, what time is it? It's almost 3 o'clock already, so feeling pretty good. So let's see how this pump looks. Looks pretty good. Dude, I can't wait for the bulk. I keep saying that. I can't wait to be on a bulk. And it's not like I want to eat junk food, right? It's just I just want to eat more food that I'm already eating. More strawberries, more blueberries, more rice, more chicken. You know, it's that stuff. It's not like necessarily like I'm like, oh man, I really want to go have a beefy 5-layer burrito. Or, you know, that's going to be nice to have every once in a while on the bulk. But that's not what I want. I just want more of the food that I've been eating. It's not like I want to go eat freaking Dairy Queen, right? It's like I want to eat more like rice and more fruits and more drizzle more honey on my stuff. It's like that's how I want, and it's just like I just want more of it, more of the food. So and the bulk will be a pretty good bulk, I think, because we won't go crazy. You know what I mean? We'll be at like kind of like maintenance, and then we'll gradually up our calories and keep upping them, and just try to be lean and put on muscle at the same time. We don't want to put on a bunch of unnecessary body fat that we have to work off later. But this is way later down the line, right? So I'm thinking too far ahead. We gotta keep our mind on the cut right now and finish this cut out, and hopefully get the rest of this fat out of here, a little more fat in here gone, and then in my back, and then we'll see how we look. So I feel like these past 30 days have been kind of staying the same, right? A lot of that has to do with going to maintenance too many times to keep myself recovering for lifts. So tomorrow will be a rest day, and just do a full day of eating. So, all right, well, I'm gonna go hit 30 minutes of cardio, and honestly, that's all you really need, guys. You don't need a whole lot. Like 30 minutes of cardio a day is good enough. If your lift, like coming in and lifting for like 30 to 40 minutes and doing like 6 hard sets to failure, that's freaking enough, right? Like my biceps are really pumped off 6 sets to failure, and then my triceps as well, 6 sets to failure. It only takes you 35, 40 minutes, and then you can knock out your 30 minutes of cardio, and then 10, 15 minutes of recovery. Like you don't have to be here for 4 hours a day. That's one thing that like when I was working, people were like, man, how did you go to the gym after work, and what are you there like 4 hours? I'm like, no dude, I'm only there for like an hour to half an hour. Like you don't need 4 hours at the gym to get a good physique, to get good muscle and all that stuff. So don't let people discourage you like that. Don't let people like negatively affect you and bring you down. So say if you're like, oh man, I really want to start going to gym and working out and put on muscle, and then they're gonna be like, oh, why would you want to do that? It just takes so much time, and like you won't see results for a while, and like just ignore people like that and just do what you want to do. You know what I mean? Heck, even if you want to just eat Taco Bell all day and sit and play World of Warcraft, do that too. Like do whatever you want. Who cares? If you want to blast gear and become next Mr. Olympia, do it. Just do whatever makes you happy. But pretty good lift. I'm liking how my arms are really looking right now. But anyways, I'll see you guys on tomorrow's video, which will probably be a full day of eating, unless I'm like, hey, let's just hit a lift today. Just depends on how I feel tomorrow, but I think I'm gonna have to start forcing myself to take rest days, even if I feel like I don't need one. But anyways, I'll see you guys on tomorrow's video.